in the depths of the human psyche. Where the darkest corners of our minds reside, a dangerous ideology once took root. The Nazi regime, with its horrific acts of genocide and oppression, was fueled by a toxic blend of philosophy and psychology. Today, we delve into the controversial question: did the works of Friedrich Nietzsche and Carl Jung contribute to the rise of Nazi ideology? Friedrich Nietzsche, a towering figure in Western philosophy, is often accused of providing intellectual ammunition to the Nazis. His concept of the Übermensch, or Superman, has been interpreted as a blueprint for a master race. Nietzsche's emphasis on power, individualism, and the rejection of traditional morality has been seen as a precursor to Nazi ideology. However, critics argue that Nietzsche's philosophy was misunderstood and misapplied. His focus on individual excellence and self-overcoming was not intended to justify cruelty or domination. Nietzsche was a complex thinker whose ideas have been subject to various interpretations. A shadow of the past. Jung, the Nazis, and the dark side of the human psyche. In the tumultuous aftermath of World War II, the world grappled with the horrors of the Nazi regime and the atrocities committed in its name. As survivors emerged from the shadows of concentration camps and the ruins of bombed cities, a haunting question arose: how could such evil have taken hold? Among the many factors that contributed to the rise and fall of the Third Reich, the influence of psychology, particularly the theories of Carl Jung, has been a subject of intense debate. Jung, a pioneering psychologist, delved deep into the unexplored recesses of the human mind, exploring the darker aspects of our psyche. His theories of archetypes, the collective unconscious, and the shadow self offered a new lens through which to understand the complexities of human behavior. Some argued that Jung's exploration of these primitive, irrational forces within the human mind provided a psychological framework for the Nazis' racial theories and their belief in a collective Aryan soul. The Nazi regime, with its obsession with racial purity and its belief in a master race, seemed to align with certain aspects of Jung's theories. The concept of the collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of ancestral memories and experiences, could be interpreted as a justification for the Aryan myth. The shadow self, the repressed or unconscious aspects of the personality, could be seen as a metaphor for the darker impulses that the Nazis sought to suppress or channel into destructive ends. However, critics of this interpretation point out that Jung was critical of the Nazi regime and its racist ideology. He believed that the collective unconscious contained both positive and negative forces, and that it was essential to confront and integrate the shadow self in order to achieve psychological wholeness. Jung's emphasis on individuation, the process of becoming a unique and integrated self, stands in stark contrast to the Nazi ideology of conformity and obedience. The debate over Jung's influence on the Nazis is a complex one, with no easy answers. While some argue that his theories provided a psychological justification for the regime's atrocities, others contend that his ideas were misunderstood and misapplied. The truth likely lies somewhere in between. The horrors of World War II serve as a stark reminder of the potential dangers of unchecked ideologies and the destructive power of the human psyche. Jung's theories, while fascinating and insightful, should be approached with caution and a critical eye. By understanding the complexities of human psychology and the dangers of misinterpretation, we can work towards a more just and equitable future. The works of Nietzsche and Jung are complex and open to multiple interpretations. While some elements of their ideas may have been exploited by the Nazis, it is crucial to avoid reducing these thinkers to simple villains. Their philosophies can be valuable tools for understanding the human psyche and the origins of harmful ideologies. The dangers of misinterpretation are evident in the history of the Nazi regime. The misuse of philosophical and psychological concepts can have devastating consequences.
7. Kind and considerate communication. In the realm of interpersonal dynamics, Principle 7 delves into the essence of kind and considerate communication. It emphasizes the importance of carefully weighing words, understanding the profound impact of speech, and embracing silence as a means to convey thoughtfulness and kindness, fostering connections that transcend surface interactions. Weighing words with precision. Appreciate the significance of choosing words with precision. Recognize that each word carries weight and has the potential to shape perceptions and emotions. By consciously considering the impact of your speech, you contribute to an atmosphere of empathy and understanding. Silence is a thoughtful pause. Embrace silence as more than just an absence of words. Consider it a thoughtful pause, a moment to reflect before speaking. This intentional silence allows for a deeper connection with your own thoughts and paves the way for a more thoughtful and considerate expression. Recognizing speech impact, develop an acute awareness of the impact of your speech on others. Understand that words have the power to uplift, inspire, or unintentionally hurt. By recognizing this impact, you cultivate a heightened sense of responsibility in your communication, fostering an environment of kindness.